I spent the last summer in Palestine, and I spent half of my time in Jerusalem, which is Israeli proper, and then I spent half of my summer in the West Bank. And there was a few things I noticed that you can sort of see in the landscape that kind of stick out. About 80% of the water is under the control of the Israeli Authority in the West Bank. So the crisis is essentially that there is no domestic control for Palestinians over their water supply. And so Israel will cut off water for maybe 4 or 5 days at a time. In some more rural villages, there will be water cuts for up to 60, 65 days consistently. And so a lot of Palestinians are forced to go to the private sector and buy water through private companies, which is much more expensive. And so water days were essentially where we would do our laundry, wash the dishes, water the lawns, and that was interesting because that was never the case when I was living in Jerusalem. During my last visit to the West Bank, I had no idea about the water distribution, uneven levels of access, all these issues I was not aware of. When I get there and I saw it firsthand, it was surprising how much weight I think this issue carries in the whole conflict. Is that it is not being talked about, and I think what got me so interested was that I think it's something that should be at the forefront of the conflict. And the problem is, even on the Palestinian side, is that this issue has not been rallied as a human rights issue. I feel like Palestinians have not, because of internal divisions, the government's internal competition, the government's internal divisions, it's been hard for Palestinians to come together and rally water as a human rights issue.